Got one in talking to Al, and before the year end, we're gonna get another fight in, and
Who do you want to fight? Anybody? You can fight anyone. Honestly, right now, I just want to get busy. Okay. I'm being active, man. That's the correct. But you look skinny.
Get back in the ring like sometime in December, before the year ends, man. I gotta get a fight before the year ends, so got one in talking to Al, and before the year end, we're gonna get another fight in, and
Who do you want to fight? Anybody? You can fight anyone. Honestly, right now, I just want to get busy. Okay. I'm being active, man. That's the correct. But you look skinny.
Get back in the ring like sometime in December, before the year ends, man. I gotta get a fight before the year ends, so got one in talking to Al, and before the year end, we're gonna get another fight in, and
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I'm gonna break this down for y'all so it can make sense. But what you just saw was two PBC fighters basically lashing out at Al Heyman as calm as they can, asking for a fight. All right, Julian J. Rock Williams, former unified champion of the world, and Chris Arreola, 3-time. I think he fought Dominic Brazil, Bermain Stavern, Deontay Wilder, 4-time challenger for the heavyweight championship belt. All right. First, I want to say congratulations to Blue Blood. I'm proud of you. Thinking outside of the realm, thinking outside of just YouTube. I'm really proud of your growth, your ascension, and keep growing. I'm 100% going to support this, obviously for Blue Blood, but no, not but. In addition to, it gives fighters an opportunity, man. You know, far too long, you know, these conglomerates have controlled the sport of boxing. But now it's 2022, and the old guard needs to go. And more importantly, these PBC fighters need to fight. All right, they need to fight, dog, because it's just literally insane. All right. And first, I want to start with the cost of the pay-per-view. We're gonna get into all this stuff, the numbers, and bear with me. I'm gonna be very deliberate on this video so I don't make any mistakes. The pay-per-view is $39.99. Al Heyman charges $74.99. The Zone charges $64.99, if I'm not mistaken. This completely disrupts the pay-per-view model. Completely forces Al to change his idea of what a pay-per-view is. Because keep in mind, this is Terence Crawford. This has nothing to do with the dumb niggas that's going to be emotional about Earl Spence ducked, Terence Crawford ducked. I'm talking strictly money and common sense. These PBC fighters over there starving, man. Al Heyman owes them so much money. And all they top fighters, he owes them money, man. He ain't paid them. All right. Now, I've congratulated Blue Blood. And third, I want to say I applaud Terence Crawford for going out on a limb and doing something different. And I know somebody may have brought this opportunity to him, but I'm glad he saw the trees through the forest. And I know Terrence and I don't get along, but I'm proud that he's being a businessman. We say bet on yourself, and this is what it is. Now let's start up at the top. Here's the problem. Here's the why old TV models, Celestial TV, don't like the app. There's no middleman. You go straight to the app and you purchase. What are you saying, Fred? So what are you saying, Todd? So what are you saying? You don't have to pay the cable company. So you know that 30% that Bob said he pays the cable company? You don't have to pay them. So what are you saying, Fred? So what are you saying, Fred? When this succeeds, because I believe it'll do well, they're in the black already. And I'm going to explain how they're in the black already. And Al Heyman and Bob Arum, everyone's scared now. Because this model puts Al Heyman out of business. 100% puts Al out of business in big boxing in terms of making money. And this ain't hate. This is just sure common sense, being a pragmatic businessman that I am. These fighters will never get the purses that they deserve ever again. And I'm going to explain why, not unless it's a huge fight. But you won't see no Fonfara versus Joe Smith again and Fonfara getting $1 million. You'll never see that shit again. All right. And Joe Smith knocked him out too, that fight, right? Didn't he? Anyways, the reason why this puts them out of business, puts Showtime out of the boxing business, because they got to split the bill. Do you understand that? Cable company, Showtime, and then it goes down to the promoters. When you have an app, it goes straight to the app, guys. And these talking points, I'm the only one on YouTube with these talking points, okay? So all this information that you're going to see is coming from me, okay? All right. So this completely disrupts Al Heyman's pay-per-view model. He can't charge $74.99 anymore. Thank God. Thank God. I like that 220s. $39.99, 220s. I like that deal. That's a deal. We can watch Terence Crawford. I said Terence Crawford, the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Might be Usyk now. So Terence Crawford might have failed to number 2. But 1 or 2 best pound for pound fighter in the world today. 10-20-22. Excuse me, 10-21-22 now. I'm doing overtime, y'all. I just dropped off the boxes at an undisclosed location, charged the car, and now I'm here. Now I'm back. So, now let's get to, you guys want to follow me for a minute, okay? And I'm going to make it make sense for you guys, okay? Follow me as I break this down. Because no one breaks this down like me. No one does. Nobody does. All right. Now, he's fighting in Omaha, Nebraska. Y'all remember this? Let me put me down at the bottom of the screen. Now, if you guys can see, in front of 12,121 people. Do you understand? I'm going to repeat. In front of 12,121 people. In Dongo, July 1st, 2017, he fought in Dongo. Do we understand what I'm saying? You say, Fred, why is that important? Where did he fight at? He fought where? Because I want this to all make sense. He fought at the Pinnacle or Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay, now you guys follow. Make sure you guys can see me. Pinnacle Arena. It seats 15,550. So there was a 75% capacity. It was 75% to capacity. So there was 25% tickets, right? I was struggling over that occupancy word. Occupancy. Okay. But now Terence Crawford is fighting where? Where is Terence Crawford fighting? He's fighting at, I'll tell you where he's fighting. He's fighting at the Shy Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska. You said, Fred, why is that important? Well, let's drop this in. You guys see that? He's 18,320 for basketball. So capacity is about 19,000. Capacity for boxing is about 19,000 because you got an extra 500 people on the floor. So about 19,000. You guys understand what I'm saying? Are you following me? So there's 19,000 seats in the Shy City Arena, right? Now, if we round that up to 20, 15, 19. So let's say he does 15,000 fans. He's a bigger star. He's more notable. It's his home city. He's a native son. Again, I say congratulations, right? So let's say the average ticket price is $150. Are you guys following me right now? You guys got to fully understand what the hell I'm doing right now. But I want to go to this so you guys can see, because I got to do some more calculations. Let me get this. There's another one I wanted to get because it also has 4,500. It has 4,500 parking seats. Okay, 4,500 parking seats. Oh, here it is right here. 40. You guys at the bottom of the screen. Are you guys following me? Okay, yeah. At the bottom of the screen, right here, it says 4,500 for parking. Okay. Now let's say the average ticket price basketball 1830, so 19,000, right? So let's bring the calculator in. And you said, Fred, why are you doing it? Because I'm teaching these fighters how to fucking bet on them fucking self. So you guys see the numbers, 18,320. Bud gonna sell that motherfucker out though. I'm telling you. So but I'm just gonna say 75 to 80% full. Okay. So we'll say 16,000. All right, let's drop the calculator in. You guys got to follow me. Let's drop the calculator in. You guys see the calculator? So let's say the average ticket price is 150, right? It's going to be about that. The average ticket price would be about 160, 150. 16,000 times 150 equals $2.4 million. Are you guys following this? So we're going to write down $2.4 million. You guys are laughing. Now, how many parking spaces? 4,500 parking spaces. Average parking, $25 to $50. So we'll stay the median. Let's say $35. $35 times 4,500 equals 157,000. Do you guys see what the fuck these numbers are? $157,500. We're going to do the math in a second. Okay. Now, let's clear this again. How many pay-per-view buys you think he'll do? He'll do between 100 and 150,000 pay-per-views, low number, right? 100%. He'll do that. Okay. So let's say $39.99. So let's say $40, man. I don't feel like doing them. $40 times 125,000. 125,000 pay-per-views. 1, 2, 3. That equals $5 million. Even. Now, we're not going to calculate the merchandise because they're buying out the arena. They ain't doing no profit sharing. They're buying out the arena for $25,000 to $50,000, and this is what they're going to do. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. They did $5 million in pay-per-view buys, $125,000 at $40. They should do that comfortably, right? $2.4 million in the gate. The gate is going to be higher. 157 in parking. Let's add this up together. Let's add this together. Can y'all see it? Okay. 5 million. I shouldn't have deleted that. 5 million. 1, 2, 3. Plus what? 2.4. 2, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Plus 157,500. 157,500 equals what? $7.5 million. So $7.6 million because $7.6 million. Did you guys just say, and this is just quick math. I'm not calculating nothing else, not the sponsorship, not the merchandise, not the food, so many other subsidies. You understand? They're grossing $7.5 million without the sponsorship. Fred, what the fuck are you talking about? Listen, I guarantee you Terence Crawford probably got $1 million guarantee. And he keeps the crowd and he splits the pay-per-view. So let's say he keeps the crowd at $5 million. Listen to me carefully. Because I know how these deals are done. Terence is bringing home the crowd. He gets 100% of the crowd outside of the logistics, right? So let's say he gets $4 million from the gate. Let's do this together. $4 million gate. Let's say Terence got $4 million gate. 1, 2, 3. He got $4 million from the gate, and he splits the pay-per-view. So 1.2 million plus 1.2 million. And he's going to get a percentage of the parking. But let's leave the parking out. Terence Crawford will easily clear $5.2 million gross. I just did it in real time for you. People say it's hard to make the fights. It ain't hard to make the fights, man. You know what they arguing about? Percentages from Showtime to cable to Spectrum to whoever else has cable, Time Warner and all these guys. Cut that nigga out. Go straight to what I've been telling y'all for years, man. This is why I am wealthy, because I cut all the middlemen out of my life. Go straight to the app. You don't have to worry about Time Warner, Spectrum, Showtime. Go straight to the app. Cut the middleman out. Now, they're going to have to retrain the people. Terence Crawford's going to have to promote. But I think they can hit 125. I think they can hit 125 for 40,000. And this is not every car dealership in Omaha is going to want to sponsor Terence Crawford. Not because they're going to make any money back, because he's the native son. I know how these things work. This man is fighting David Avenesian, is going to make over $5 million, y'all. I'm going to repeat that again. This man is fighting David Avenesian and going to make over $5 million. And this is low. There's no Steven Espinoza cut. There's no Bob Arum cut. There's no Eddie Hearn cut. There's no Time Warner cut. I salute you, Terence Crawford. We talk about betting on yourself. This is betting on yourself. I salute Blue Blood. Hopefully they can keep this shit together and keep it going. Y'all choosing sides, niggas. Earl ain't fighting until April, and y'all choosing sides. They got 2 weekends in February. If they don't get it in February, he can't fight till April. I told you. Go back and listen to my videos. Ain't no money at PBC. Why it ain't no schedule? Showtime, if this app does well, it puts Showtime out of business. If Tank is listening, Tank, if you're listening, I said, Tank, if you're listening, Deontay Wilder, if you're listening, Earl Spence, if you're listening, Adrian Broner, if you're listening. Who else got a plug and play crowd? Shakur Stevenson now, if you're listening. This is what I've been preaching the whole time. They had to do a partnership with Terence Crawford, or else it wouldn't have worked. And then he probably got stock options. Anyways, man, I'm just the smartest and the freest man in boxing. I salute you, Terence Crawford. I salute you. You know what this deal gonna do? It's gonna free up all these fighters from PBC. Terence Crawford's about to make $5 million to fight David Avenesian, coming off a fight after 21 days. Do you understand? And guess what he's gonna do? Generate tax revenue for his city, for his state. And guess who's gonna be on the undercard? 6 to 10 local fighters getting an opportunity to say they fought on Terence Crawford undercard. And guess how many tickets they gonna sell? Thousands. I've said enough. If this shit wins, everybody should support for your brother Blue Blood. And Terence Crawford is out here getting it. I want Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder, what's the guy's name? Adrian Broner, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson has a fan base now. Devin Haney put about 7,000 in Vegas. Y'all really can do this on your own, man. And guess what? I'm going to tell you guys another trick too. Once you win the belt once, you own the belt. You ain't got to fight for another belt. You can just bring that one belt in every time you fight. They just call you champ on the screen. They ain't got to put former champ. They can put WBC champ, IBF champ. People going to take it for what it is. You can put everybody out of business. This is what we've been wanting to do. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm going to say this now because I'm excited. Black Prime, if you need me, holla at me. Because your production got to be A1 and your talent got to be A1. I'm not an on-air talent, but in terms of the interviews, I mean, play-by-play, I'm not. That's definitely not me. But in terms of on-air interviews, there's no one better. I can be a great asset because I want y'all to win. I want y'all to be successful. So if you need me in any way, if I can be an asset to y'all, let me know. I've always wanted to go to Omaha. I want to take my family to Omaha. Why, Fred? Yeah, I want to go visit where Malcolm X was born. I've never been to Omaha. It's on my bucket list. So I would take Dre and the kids and we would hop on a bird and go to Omaha. So for that reason and for my brother Boo Blood, and I know this is going to upset the business of boxing. Now, Tank, how much money did Floyd and Al steal from you? Ain't no back end at PBC. It's I owe you. Thank you, Al's about to turn into fuck you, Al, after this video. So holla at me, Prime. I would love to be an asset to you because I want you to win. I'm not working for free, but I'll be an asset to you guys if you need me. My accolades speak for themselves. Congratulations, Terence Crawford. Me and Terence Crawford's interview will go dumb viral, stupid viral. I'm the most fearless man to ask questions. I think, and the reason why I say that, because I want them to be successful on their first night out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want them to lose. So that's why I'm saying. So Terence Crawford's about to be out here promoting. He about to go to the Pivot, Cigar Talk, because ESPN gonna block him. Fox gonna block him. That's what they do. Kanye West told y'all. If y'all don't believe in if y'all thought Kanye West was lying and was a coon and was crazy, watch how they block Terence Crawford. Watch how them watch. Barbershop Conversations, man. I got a film out right now that's doing amazing, and y'all should go promote it. Y'all should go watch it. It's called 9 Wives. That shit is doing amazing. Checks and Balances is doing great too. You guys saw it on the screen before, but I'm going, man. You guys have a great night. I'm going to bed. And yeah, man. J-Rock and Chris Ariola begging for fight dates. Terence Crawford feeding his people in the city, man. I'm going.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?